Oh yeah. This style cost less than $25. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Clarissa. It's been a while. It's been a very long time, but I'm back with a long form hair tutorial. I recently posted a hairstyle on my Instagram and I did a tutorial about a few weeks back, and I've gotten a lot of questions about placement, how I braided my hair, what does the back look like, and I took that hairstyle out just so I can create this YouTube tutorial. I just figured that it's best to start doing long form content so I can answer a lot of you guys' questions. This hairstyle is really good for the non-braiders. I'm the type of person that I don't know how to braid like that. First things first, I washed and blow dried my hair, and then I proceeded to part my sections just because it's easier. So the first thing that you're going to do is make sure that that parting is either in the midpoint of your ear on both sides or right behind that ear to indicate where you want to start your boho knotless braids in the front of your hair. So after that, I'm going to plait those two sections in the front down on both sides, and then I'm going to proceed to part my middle section. And parting the middle section is very important because you want to make sure that you have enough boho braids at the top and somewhat of the back of your hair to hide or to camouflage the crochet braids that you're going to put in the back of your hair. But sadly I've outgrown it. I know I'm still that girl, but I don't know how to show it. Like she knew, like she knew, she knew. Wasn't really ready, no, I had to grow up. So without further ado, I'm going to braid about 9 to 10 braids in the back of my hair. The good thing is they do not have to be perfect. Why? Because you're not going to see them. But you want to make sure that your foundation is secure. Make sure that your braids are not loose when you're braiding them. Here you go. Confident, she's number one. And if nothing, everybody's wrong. Used to be calm, now I can't remember how I used to do it. That I was a member of confidence love, cause that don't last forever. I wish I saw what she saw. I wish I knew what she knew. I love how she just don't know, but sadly I've outgrown it. I know I'm still that girl, but I don't know how to show it. Like she knew, like she knew, she knew, she knew. It's like sitting in a boat. After braiding down your hair in the back, what you're going to do is grab your needle and thread, and you're going to sew those braids down, making sure that they are nice and tight. And yeah, and that's the first phase of creating this hairstyle. Next, we're going to go on to crocheting the hair that we purchased into our hair. Let's talk hair. So this is the hair that I used. I used one pack of braiding hair, 3X and 26 inches, and the color was T1B30. And then I used for my knotless braids in the front, the water wave, 14 inches in the color 30. And then I also used in the back of my hair 3X soulful curl in 20 inches, and the color was T30. So I used 3 different hair types in my hair when I created this hairstyle. You don't have to do that, but this is just what worked best for me, and I really liked how it turned out. Quick tip when you are crocheting your hair. So if you're crocheting your hair, you don't have to start all the way at the bottom right here. You can start midpoint because it's going to be so much hair up here and it's very thick and curly. That is going to cover this bottom right here. So I normally don't make this very bottom row really full. And this is one strand of crochet. I'm splitting them in half and then I'm crocheting them in my hair. Of course, at the end, we're going to put mousse on it, so it's not going to frizz it up at all. And it's not going to look too thick, but it's just right. So I'm splitting it in half and then I'm crocheting that piece by piece. This is what it looks like when you don't split the crochet braid in half. So yeah, it's pretty thick, and I don't want to put too much hair in the back. So I'm going to take that one out and I'm going to split this hair in half. You are not going to use a whole pack of hair, to be honest, with this style. This style cost less than $25. It was $5 for the braiding hair because it's like a 3X pack. And then my water wave hair was $7. And then this hair was $10. So it was $22 altogether. $22 and a few hours. To show you guys what your hair looks like when you don't start your crochet braids at the very bottom, just to show you that it does cover up that bottom section of your hair, especially if your crochet braids are curly hair. So yeah, moving on to the front section, I'm starting my knotless braids, and with the knotless braids I only use 2 strands of water wave per braid. Let's talk parting. So in the front of my hair, in order to make this process go as quick as possible, I like to pre-part my rows. So I created 5 rows in the front of my hair on each side. So this is me just twisting down the rows, making sure that they're even on both sides, and then I was able to then proceed to doing my knotless braids in the front. In order to secure the ends, I took 1 small strand of braiding hair and I wrapped that around the very end of my braid to create a knot. And then if you want to take a step further like I did, I used a lighter to really seal that in. And you're not going to see the burnt part of your braid because you're going to create curly ends with perm rods. We made it to the final stretch. So now it's time to dip your ends. I used white gray, and blue perm rods. I started off by using purple perm rods the first time I did this hairstyle, and it was just too big. So make sure you are using perm rods that are small so that way it can blend in with your water wave hair. Look of my hairstyle. This is a week after I initially put them in. I only had to like cut the ends of the crochet braids, not the braiding hair, but yeah, I've pretty much I did not have to recurl it or redip the ends at all. But this is 1 week later. I just wanted to do like an update so you guys can see that the hair still looks fresh. And you can do this, you can style this hair in so many different ways. This is such a low maintenance hairstyle. Now, the only thing, if you touch the crochet hair too much and try to manipulate the curls, it will get on your nerves and then you'll start to like eventually trim it away. But this is what it looks like without me even touching it for the week. You can put them up, you can put them down, and this is again what the back is looking like. Now, I've done this hairstyle 2 different ways. I've done it with raising the braids a little bit up and then raising them back, you know, down a little bit. I don't know, I feel like I like having my braids higher than what they are now. That's just me. I feel like you can kind of camouflage it and you get a fuller look when your braids are higher up as opposed to starting your braids down here. So those crochet braids are going to give you that fuller effect in the back of your hair. I'll spin back around with some more content. I won't take as long as I did. That is the finished look. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to stay prayed up as always. All right. Fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can tell you really